I'm Kaiwa 5 with Free Hawaii TV, a branch of Free Hawaii Broadcasting Network. Here once again at the United Nations headquarters in New York, Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. We're over in the corner of the Indigenous Arts section, which is really dominated by our Native Hawaiian artists. And we'd like to take a quick look here at what we've got here. One of the items that really connects with us by Kaili Chan, entitled Steel and Locks, kind of brings back some memories of a good friend of ours. You may be able to guess his name. He is known as Hanalei Have Shackles Will Travel Bergstrom. That's what this one reminds us of. We have another item here by Puni Kuhahiko, and it's a beautiful, looks like a butterfly, and that's what it's called, Kovahi Pulilehua. Next one up is Abigail Romanchuk, Kalaiva'a, and you can see the canoe worker. Kapulani Landgraf from Hawaiian Indigenous Nation with Ha'apai. And from Kauai, Maile Andrade, Hanakalima, and this is a beautiful piece of copper work right here. One of her specialties. And guess what? We have another Kauai artist, Mikioi Wickman, beautiful young member of the Wickman family we're so proud of, with Ku'u Vahipana. And now we have Carl Pau with Te Mau Pupu, Te Mau Pupu Haole. And you might notice what's on the Pupu Haole side. Looks to me like empty cartridges. Moving along, we have a piece by Solomon Eno, so hopefully you can see this and it comes out well. It's a beautiful piece, and it's on the subject of Hawaii again, Hi'iake Kapoli Opele and Lohiau Ipo. Really heavy on the Kauai artists. And we also have one by Mike Tubbs, Constructing Paradise. And it has to relate with all the construction in Honolulu and so forth, how to feed the insatiable appetite for a people's piece of paradise. Kind of disturbing when you look at it. I used to call them the big birds down at Waikiki. But anyway, we'd like to summarize for you, what the importance of this Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues is. It began 6 years ago after Oa Constructive's developmental time of almost 10 years. And it's even more important now to Indigenous people than ever, because since the reorganization of the United Nations, there's been some big changes in the Human Rights Commission. The Working Group on Indigenous Populations is in limbo. The special rapporteurs who have worked so hard over so many years, who have been the experts in various areas of interest and covering the issues for Indigenous people, is now in a kind of a real vague limbo. We don't know what's going to happen with it. One of the important things that came out of one of the interventions earlier this week by Mililani Trask was a recommendation that the Permanent Forum recommend to the General Assembly that a new group of Indigenous experts under perhaps the Permanent Forum, perhaps under the new Human Rights Council, take the place of the Working Group on Indigenous Populations that now seems to be phasing out. So some of that is up in the air, and the important thing about coming here to the Permanent Forum, it's almost the last opportunity for Indigenous peoples at the United Nations to have a voice and to have an impact on what goes forward with all the member states. So we'll be coming to you quite frequently, maybe 1 or 2 updates a day while we're here at the United Nations in New York, Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues, and we'll be letting you know what's been happening, what happens as we transpire through the week, and hopefully how you can interact and help to support what we're doing and provide input. Once again, I'm Kaiwa 5 with Free Hawaii TV, the branch of Free Hawaii Broadcasting Network. Mahalo.